So I am the mindfulness poet, and I'm available for parties and events. I'm also available to write poems on commission, which is how this got written. Bernard collared me and he said, "Brendan," he said in his Irish accent, which I'm trying to imitate. Brendan, he said, "we need a poem for the 30th, what?
Brendan.
We need a poem for the 30th birthday of Crystal Waters." And I said, "Oh my goodness, Crystal Waters is 30, yeah, we need an epic, And what we came up with vision, we thought to do justice is what we need to do is make a sprawling epic that contains all the stories of the people who've come here. You know, talk to the people who are originally here and the people who've come, and through all that create a mosaic that comes up with a story of this amazing place, 30 years worth of effort and dreaming and passion. That's what Crystal Waters deserved. It didn't happen, but that's what it deserved. And instead, I just wrote this based on what me and Bernard talked over a cup of coffee. So if there's anything wrong in this, blame Bernard. It was 1988, the afternoon of the 29th of June, back when dinosaurs walked the earth. That's the day, they say, out Conondale Way, something special was given birth. Now, every tale needs a hero, even this one, which is really just a bit of a ramble. And on that day, our hero was none other than Mr. Bob Sample. Hey! You see, Bob was the legal owner of 640 acres. You might call it the perfect mile. And once he dreamed of having horses, stables and manure, such things as make equine people smile. There was, however, a snag in his dream, and it wasn't that the weather was so bloody nippy. The council wasn't happy that Bob was the landlord to 30 bloody hippies. Well, Bob was supposed to get rid of this hairy crew, but somehow they all just sort of rolled along, and the hippies stayed just like they'd prayed, and there was laughter and lots of song. His mate said, "Bob, when are you going to get rid of those squatters all far out and trippy?" But then word got around among the crowd. Bob's gone native. He's become a bloody hippie. What was going on in those 640 acres way out Conondale Way? A village, they said. A new beginning. Tomorrow starts today. A better world, a friendlier place, no more pollution or poison or greed. Alas, the vision splendid was not reciprocally extended. The local council didn't agree. "Get those bloody hippies out of there, Bob," said the council bloke. "You can't just build a village, you've got to get permission. It's a bloody joke." Well, dejected, Bob and the hippies came back and sat around the campfire and rolled their eyes and talked about what to do for hours, until, to everyone's great surprise, came a crucial plot twist in this epic. Hang on. A crucial, critical plot twist. Bob and the hippies met the permaculturalists. The permaculturalists were on their quest, and it was a good one, Bob had to admit. And with his love of the ponies, they bonded over a shared love of hay and horseshit. The permaculturalists dreamed of a world of sensible sustainability. Bob nodded and wondered, a permaculture village. But would the council agree? They stayed up all night doing paperwork, and they'd almost finished the form. All that was left was the name. What would this permaculturalist paradise be called? Now, when a group of people get together to come up with a name, it's usually absolute bloody torture. But the story goes, a hippie woman had a dream and she was told, call it Crystal Waters. So, we come to 1988, the 29th of June, with the now permaculturalist hippies and Bob meeting with the council about building a permaculturalist village. It seemed an impossible job. They made their presentation to the panel of their dream of a future pesticide-free, starting with Crystal Waters and then the world. Surely the council had to agree. But the council dudes just sat there looking ultra square, and the permaculturalist hippies' hearts sank. Undaunted, Bob asked for questions and was asked, when are you going to get a septic tank? Right away, said Bob, improvising. Top quality, features too many to mention. And then there was an awkward silence, and they waited for the next question. What happened next Some say was due to a convergence of astrological power and ethereal convocation. And some say that it was in fact the imminent tea break that the council panel wished to hasten. Because to everyone's amazement, the council said yes, and Crystal Waters was legally born. Yay! On the promise of permaculture, an excellent septic tank system, and one or two exaggerations on the form. It's been 30 years of hippies, permaculturalists, anarchists and tree embracers, and 30 years of fears that either Lantana or the government is soon to eradicate us. Mobile phones don't work and there's bloody huge potholes, but there are community meals every Friday. And at the moment there's no shop or a school or a church, but we do have a cemetery. There's lots of bylaws, which are usually ignored, and as well as music and parties after dark, you can hear the dogs that officially don't live here, emitting a non-existent bark. At the markets, there's clothes, food, art. You can even find a room that someone will rent you. There's everything for sale here. Someone even sold the Eco Centre. And there's this hall that Yarn built. And the fire brigade and the dairy that someone will probably try and stop. And the parties and the bakery and our latest addition, Ali's Flower Pot. So here's to you, little permaculturalist village. May you never falter. Please keep being whatever the hell it is you are. Happy birthday, Crystal Waters!
Hi, thanks so much for that, Brendan. That's fantastic. Brilliant. Well done. I think we can all identify with something in there.